Ladies and gentlemen, after a tense game number one, Hendralisk was able to secure himself in the opening and soon enough close it out at the end. That means that he leads the series 1-0.
Yeah, and we saw some really nice decisive play there by Hendralisk. As you pointed out, the engagement as the Baneling nest came in, we saw a lot of Banelings make it to the base, but where did the Zerglings go? Is a philosophical question I've been wrestling with for my life. Of course, you have the answer to that, and that is simply the fact that two critical Baneling connections came in from Hendralisk, wiping out the reinforcement Zerglings. That would have been a very different fight with them. Yeah,
but that does mean that there's still one more chance. Livibee needs to win this game to tie it up, but Hendralisk has been looking very strong. The next map, Neoplanet S, very small distances. It's one of the maps where if you can hide Zerglings effectively, it is the most least lethal. So right now, countdown has begun. Ladies and gentlemen, game 2 between Livibee and Hendralisk starting now. Neoplanet S, a very awkward map in Zerg vs. Zerg. We see a lot of people playing very passively on 3 bases. Winding up in the end game with Hendralisk Swarm Host as the composition, but man, it takes quite a long time to get there.
Yes, indeed, folks. So, welcome to Neoplanet S. Uh-oh.
Go ahead and do the introductions. Oh my god. Okay, look, let's just go up to the top right-hand corner.
That's probably a good idea.
Happy face in the top right-hand corner. Spawning on the smallest map in the MLG map pool. It is the 6th pooling Livibee! Oh man, that's so good.
For this build, she will pay the iron price. To the southwest position, the man who will be attempting to defend. In the red trucks, playing the complexity, Hendralisk.
You know, part of me hopes 2 things happen, John.
Okay.
The first is that Hendralisk goes hatch first and is unable to hold this off. And the second one is that Livibee, the Australian, says to Hendralisk, the Canadian, "Welcome to America." We just saw the double cannon rush. Well, lings are being made.
They are. It turns out that's a pretty standard follow-up from placing down your spawning pool.
Okay.
6 supply. Oh, Hendralisk with the 14 spawning pool. This doesn't necessarily mean he'll be able to hold it, but it makes it significantly more likely than if he built a hatchery.
Yeah, I mean, like...
Oh, the drones are coming as well.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, the Overlord. Does the Overlord see it?
No, it's not going to see it.
It doesn't see it.
It's completely unscouted.
And oh, there's the expand coming down. Now, if Hendralisk is reading the crowd, he's seeing everyone lose their minds.
Oh, the expansion is down right now. This is not going to be seen until the very last moment. Livibee going in with a single drone initially. Oh, I wonder if a spine crawler's coming down here. Yeah, might. Oh, there it is. He sees it. He sees what's coming. Can he deal with it?
And oh, the cheese!
Spine crawler's down. Livibee places it immediately. Reinforcements now coming in. Drones being pulled off the line. Here comes Livibee to try and make this a very quick game 3. The spine crawler continues to be built. Nice little save there. 2 spine crawlers coming down here by Hendralisk. Nice focus fire down. One cancelled.
Goes down.
Going the second one. He needs units right now. Second spine crawler has to be cancelled. Spike's be surrounded right now. This is madness.
He needs to target fire. And it's get killed.
Spike crawler is down. Nicely engaged right there. And another spike crawler coming down for Hendralisk here. Livibee tried her best to engage in this situation, but she hasn't killed much. Honestly, nothing has died yet for Hendralisk. Now making her way into the middle line. Reinforcement lings coming in. It's currently 6 lings versus 5. 5 lings. Queen is now out. Hendralisk is looking like he's going to hold this.
And it looks like the drone count from Livibee plummeting down. The cheese not going to work today. The supply count is what? Hang in there, Livibee. No, good game.
Livibee with excellent regard to the MLG scheduling, helping us play a little bit of catch-up here on the main stage already.
It does mean Complexity's Hendralisk advances 2-0.
That was interesting.
Well, again, double elimination tournament. This is not one of these events where you have the luxury of a round-robin group to be able to come back and play more games in the future. Indeed, Livibee goes down the lower bracket, and Complexity's Hendralisk advances on to round number 2.
Nice little start there for Hendralisk. Unfortunately, Livibee not quite up to the task. But we'll see what happens down in the lower bracket. Pretty tough opponent to draw at the start there.
Indeed, you know, and it's kind of funny to note that very often in the sort of early MLG open brackets, there would be 10 to 20 expert players who would work their way to open winners round 5 or 6. But given the way that StarCraft 2's evolved in this open bracket, we have top players meeting in round 1 and 2. You never want to be paired against someone like Hendralisk for your first round match,
Not really.
of course.
No, it can get a little bit ugly, there's no real question about that. But, you know, it's still everything to play for in the lower bracket for many of our competitors here. And quite frankly, if you're shoved on the main stage as kind of your first performance in MLG, it's a little bit nerve-wracking.
Indeed, and you know, a 6-pool, very fun way to go out in an intense game. Game number 2. What that does mean, complexities. Hendralisk advances 2-0. Despite the fact that we have seen 3 matches today, doesn't mean we're anywhere close to wrapping up the action here at the MLG Spring Championships. Guys, stay tuned. More open winners round 1 coming up.